A professor was teaching a student, told the student 3 things he had to remember whenever he preached. He said, son, your sermon needs to be moving. Say that. Secondly, it needs to be soothing. Say that. And thirdly, your sermon needs to be satisfying. Can I hear it? Moving, soothing and satisfying. He said, yes master, I will do that. And after 10 years, this teacher and student meet again, and the professor asked him, how is your preaching going on? He said, sir, God is using me. I went to Germany. I went to Paris. I went to France. I preached your word. And God is doing mighty things. Even last week I had a big crusade. And he said, have you forgotten those 3 things I taught you when I taught you preaching? No, sir. How can I ever forget that? My sermon should be moving, soothing and satisfying. He said, now can you explain, how was your sermon moving? Sir, for example, last time I was preaching this big crusade in this church, my sermon was so moving. What way? You know, as I started to preach, slowly the people started moving out of the chairs and walked out of the church. It was moving. He said, okay, that's fine, that's interesting. And he said, but some people stayed behind because my sermon was so soothing. It was so soothing that they closed their eyes and whatnot. And then, yes, my sermon was satisfying. And after the crusade, the pastor thanked me very much. And actually, now 2 years, I'm sorry, I got the date wrong. It's 2 years since the pastor called me. He never called me again to that church to preach because my sermon was so satisfying. They never wanted to hear me again. Well, I'm sure